Sling Media's first product, you've heard us talk about it for years, the Slingbox, turns any internet-connected PC or laptop, Mac, or smartphone into your home television, which means you can watch TV virtually anywhere in the world, anytime, at your convenience. You hear me all the time talking about we're in Berlin and we're watching our local news back in Miami, and people go, what? How do you do that? Sling, hello? All sorts of opportunities. Consumer electronics company is Sling Media that has literally transformed the way we are able to watch TV. Always a delight to have the co-founder, chairman, and CEO of Sling Media, Blake Krikorian. Blake, how the heck are you? And welcome back into tomorrow.
Hey, thank you. Back into tomorrow. I was hoping we weren't starting all over again 11 years ago. That would have been we back in the hot dog stand a few years back. Oh, no, not that again.
No, not that.
I'm doing great. Thanks. Thanks for having me again. Great to see you guys.
You guys are constantly bringing up new products, new cool things, new ways to time and place shift for us. And it does my heart good to walk around in these great electronic stores all around the country, too, and say, look, there's Blake's stuff.
Yeah, it's pretty awesome. Huh?
You're doing some great things.
Fun.
And, of course, you're not doing so bad these days with Echostar new relationship, having bought your company recently, and thank God, keeping you at the helm, and all your staff is intact, and you keep cranking out cool stuff.
Yeah, it's great. I mean, it's first off, I'm really excited for the the acquisition. It's worked out great so far, and it's just, being an entrepreneur where you're pouring all your life savings into it and everything else, and never quite, make a few sacrifices here and there, and just knowing that, the kids are going to be fine and everything else it takes a lot of pressure off. And so now it's just awesome because we can keep playing offense, and just start just continuing to build great things, which is what we just absolutely love to do. So.
And what a great relationship it seems to me.
Yeah.
And I'm sure you'll tell me if otherwise, but with the Dish Network folks and the innovation that they have in mind, what a great marriage it seems. You guys can be doing some pretty cool stuff together.
Yeah, it's great, and and in fact, several people might not know about this, but Echostar, which is the parent company that owned Dish, after they acquired us, they just actually spun us out with a bunch of other technology that was inside of Echostar. So we're now a publicly traded company under the ticker symbol of SATS, S-A-T-S.
As in satellites.
As in satellites. Yeah. And what a lot of people don't know is Echostar actually made a lot of almost all the technology that Dish deploys today. Most operators, they don't do that. Most operators go buy pieces from a variety of other players, and that's why sometimes the experiences aren't maybe so good. And the really amazing thing about Dish is they've been building it all themselves, but now with Sling, they've spun out the technology piece. We're going to obviously be working with Dish, our sister company,
sure.
But it also frees us to continue to be a retail brand that sells directly to consumers. We'll continue to do that, as well as it even opens up the opportunity for us to sell and license our technology to other operators that might even be competitors to Dish. So it really, and that's really what we've been about all along is sort of operator agnostic. The consumer, one day you might have a certain cable TV service and a certain mobile phone. The next day you're going to flip that around. And our software and services are focused on, really being agnostic and letting you move amongst platforms.
And I just thought about the new stock symbol of SATS must be satellite and Sling.
Satellite.
That's what the other S is for.
Yeah,
right? We'll go with that.
Like that.
Yeah, exactly. Now, Sling Catcher, as well as other new products being shown at CES, something we got to talk about.
Absolutely. Well, we have several new products. I mean, I think this year is the first year you're going to start seeing the next phase of Sling. Something we set out to do a long time ago, which was really connecting consumers to the content they love, regardless of the source, regardless of the display, regardless of location and the format. And the first product to do that was to take your living room TV programming and get it on all the displays you don't have it, which is the Slingbox.
Sure.
But then
and still around, by the way.
And absolutely.
Doing quite well.
And it's doing fantastic. We released the Slingbox Solo towards the end of last year, and we're showing here the Slingbox Pro HD, which is actually true HD streaming in the home. But then also, there's other content that's available maybe on my PC or via the internet that's not on my television. And the Sling Catcher is a product that actually starts to address some of those needs. So think of the Sling Catcher actually as in many ways, a reverse of a Slingbox. So it actually has 3 core applications. This is a box that plugs into your television set and actually displays something on the television, takes in content and puts it on the TV, as opposed to the Slingbox, which takes in content and spits it out over the internet.
Gotcha.
And there's really 3 core applications. One of them is addressing our longtime Slingbox customers who've been asking us forever. Say, you let me sling my DVR, my living room DVR, to my laptop or to my phone, but I just want to be able to sling my family room DVR to the bedroom or to the kitchen or to another place, another TV, suite at the Wynn, as an example.
Yeah.
And so we never really had an answer until the Sling Catcher. So the Sling Catcher, when you combine it with a Slingbox, think of the Sling Catcher as Sling Player for your other television. So your living room TV on another TV. But then, besides that, we have lots of content that you can actually take that maybe you have stored on your hard drives on your laptop or what have you. But yet you've downloaded this content somehow, or it's home movies or whatever, and you want to get that to be playing on your TV. Well, the Catcher supports, think of it as a universal video format player. We support DivX, XVid, Windows Media, H.264. You can take virtually any format and dump it over onto a hard drive on the Catcher and watch all those movies that you might have on your laptop.
So all the magic in the Sling Catcher is providing whatever format we need to see that video.
It will decode, virtually anything. But then on top of that is a lot of times there's actually like even web, like my kids, they're all in the living room and they're open up the laptop and they're all huddled around the laptop playing on like webkins.com or whatever it might be. And it's always kind of a pain when people are gathered around maybe a particular laptop when you're sitting in this room with this big 50-inch plasma.
Yeah,
it's like, what the heck's going on?
Yeah.
So one of these other applications that we have in the Catcher is called the Sling Projector. And it lets you take anything from your laptop and wirelessly project it onto the television set. So the Catcher's coming out next quarter, be around $249. It's a killer product.
Oh, for sure. Now, what about how do all of these Sling products work with like Clip and Sling, which is another cool thing? I think when we last had you on the show, you sort of teased us about that one. Now it's available.
Yeah, exactly. So we unveiled it at a very early stage last year. Leslie Moonves, who runs CBS, we had just gone to show him this, and he got so excited about it. He was giving a keynote here. He was like, "Got to show people." So here we have it at the show today, which is which really in its full glory. And what Clip and Sling enables Slingbox owners to do, and you could have a Slingbox Classic from 4 years ago. It doesn't really matter. It'll be a new software update that'll be coming very shortly. And Clip and Sling lets you, while you're watching television, you see that great play or that really funny thing that happened on television, whether that's a live TV or something you've recorded, and you want to just tell your friends about it. Like, did you see that? Did you see that great play the other night or whatever? Now it makes it incredibly easy for anybody who's watching that TV. They can just hit a little clip button, and they can go back and they can choose a start point and a stop point, and then they can sling that piece of content to all their family and friends. They don't have to. Family and friends don't even have Sling boxes or Sling products or whatever. And it's something that I think is really, really empowering, brings sort of that clip sharing of television to the mainstream, but also does it in a way where it's a very industry-friendly approach, and we're signing up many, many content partners, and it creates a whole new value proposition for them.
And as I understand it, once they get, your friends or family get that clip, if they want to see the whole show that referenced it, you'll provide a link to say, oh, by the way, if you want to see more, you can go
Exactly, and that's think of those clips as being springboards into watching the longer form versions, and this is why the content guys love.
Networks love it.
Right.
Yeah.
It's one of the greatest. I think it's revolutionizing the way people socialize around television. Really bringing that water cooler conversation and bringing it to the web and making it instantaneous. And once a person gets it, then let them go record the show. Let them go watch the full show.
Sure.
Or even buy the DVD, whatever it is.
Well, as if you need more, what's around the corner and into tomorrow for Sling that you can tease us with this time?
Well, we have one other thing. Well, we actually had two other things that we showed here. One of them is the Sling player for the BlackBerry platform, which is huge news. So not only do we support Windows and Mac and Windows Mobile and Palm OS and Symbian, now for you BlackBerry owners, you're able to watch and control your living room TV with the BlackBerry client. And we also showed a lot of people, were really skeptical when we were acquired, thinking that maybe we were just going to work with Dish and maybe we wouldn't even do retail. I think we're proving that wrong, but people thought there's no way these guys are going to be able to go work with cable operators.
Oh, but yes, you are.
But yes, we are. In fact, we're showing us our first integrated Sling product is a Sling modem, which has a Slingbox functionality and a cable modem built into each other. While we are not announcing right now who the cable partner, our first cable partner is.
Come on, I won't tell anyone.
Oh, well, I'm sure you won't. We have snipers probably up on the roof here looking at us right now. That's something that's really going to be exciting. It's going to be delivered by a cable operator near you, hopefully soon.
And you'll let us know when it's time, and we'll let our audience
we'll
be
definitely
aware.
let you know. We'll definitely let you know.
Terrific. Slingmedia.com for all the cool slinging stuff that you want to know about. And trust me, you want to know about all these things. Blake, always a delight to have you with us. And as always, we run out of time, but let's catch up again soon and talk more about what you guys at Sling are doing. And hang in there. Keep making the fun stuff. And
absolutely,
I'm loving it.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Terrific.
Talk to you later.
Back with more as Into Tomorrow continues from Lost Wages, Nevada. It's Dave Graveline and the team bringing you further into tomorrow.